My name is Joe Dutry, aka Joey Static, and I'm in the spotlight. I am 18 years old. I'm from north side of Waltham. Growing up was pretty straightforward. I have two older brothers that nobody knows about. They moved out when I was born, so pretty much only child for most of my life. As a kid, I was pretty damn annoying. I just had like a lot of energy. I was really active. I was shy, but like once I got comfortable, I was just like really active all over the place. And I think it kind of taps into it now because I'm like really energetic when it comes to things I love, like music, people, food especially. Grubbing all the time, you already know, 24/7. Yeah, I would describe my music as positivity music, just, record, send it out, people feel good, and be like, yo, this boy got talent, and it's all positive vibes because, everybody happy for me, just happy for, like, new music coming out, and not having to listen to, like, trap garbage and stuff, No shade. Definitely hip hop and rap, but I think in the future I'm gonna tap into some soul, some funk, just for the culture. To me, I think it's medicine, language, it's like everything to me. Like I eat, breathe, like poop music, basically. It's like it's everything to me. I don't know what to say. It's like, what else do you do? I think my creative process separates me from other people because most people just like, I don't know. Me, I look at things from different angles, like 5 different angles. Like, how can I take this on? When I go to the studio in Wayland at my cousin's house, I'm just like, yo, like we'll take this approach. We sit back, leave it for like half an hour, come back. Like I just try things over and over again. Like most people just like, I have this song, I want to do it this way and that's it. But me, I like look at it from all angles, be like, yo, can I make this dope? Can I make this deep? Or can I just make this like mainstream, like a banger or whatever? So my sound, I don't know. Around when I started first writing, I listened to like, especially over the summer, I listened to a lot of Joey Badass, like New York type sounds, just like rough, rugged. Like I want to bring that old school sound back and kind of like mingle it, but not like too new school. Like I want to keep it like real OG hip hop, like if I can. If I really want to get into it, I'd probably say since I was 14. I started listening to J. Cole, got me all throughout high school, listened to all mixtapes, I bought every single album. 14, I started writing like my first couple lines, but like I didn't start seriously rapping until I was 16. Like I have a whole notebook full of rhymes. So, well, I don't know. I want to say it's like genetics because like everybody in my family, like my dad had a band back in the day when he was in Haiti. Like everybody in my family is just like musically talented some way. So I figured, like why not take it to the next level and rap? Because I already play drums, like I'm nice at drums, but like rapping is just like, it's beautiful. Like it's just like an art. One thing, probably that is, I've come from like deep situations, like bottomless pit type situations, but I'm still here, still with a smile on my face, still positive music. So, if you reach for the stars, you land on a cloud, even if you fall off. Word of Kanye. So, J. Cole is probably my biggest inspiration ever, next to Kendrick. But J. Cole takes the spot, just everything. With being one of the few artists to go to college, graduate, get a master's, graduated with like a 3.8, and then see how far he is in the game. That's really inspiring me. And I'm in college now. Sometimes I'm conflicted if I want to be there. Hopefully my parents don't kill me. But in my country back home in Haiti, times are really tough. and it's just like, you know, thinking about like what goes on. I go every other year, so it's just like, why not write about struggles or like things that could happen. So I am working on an EP, which is sort of like a mixtape. It's a project that is usually 4 to 6 songs, and it's just like a lot of artists like debut with like an EP, and sometimes they sell it, sometimes they don't. I might be wrong, but it's called The Imperfect Jesus, and should be dropping this month, if not next month, but it'd be a little nice dope thing. Get into it. I am like way up here surprised, bro. Like first song at 4,000 plays, and I made that song in April, but like before the month was over, it was already at 2,500 plays. So I'm like crazy. And I got people just like, I don't know, just like random people hit me up like, yo, I mess with the music, blah blah blah. And like people on Twitter, Facebook, and it's just like, it's crazy. Like I knew like I'd have to get some recognition at some point, but like never at the level I thought. Like everybody just believes in me, so I'm like, I feel like I'm at the top of the world. I'm really about it, man. I don't know what else to say. I'm really willing to like spread love, positivity, music, all type of stuff. Some people get it for the money. Don't get me wrong. Like money is good, you know, but like I'd like to make money, but not let money make me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, in due time, I would love to buy my parents like a new house, couple cars, pay the mortgage, all that nice stuff. But I mean, I'm really just doing it for the love. You know what I'm saying? To make sure nobody feels any negative vibes, you know, because you know most people out there they think, you know, it's like there's no reason for them to be here, but like everybody deserves positive vibes, so why not like spread that through love, you know? Not, you know, rapping about going to the club or the bands in my pocket or like guns that I've never seen in my life. It's just straight up love, positivity. It's the best thing you can rap about. I'd like to shout out my boy Cree, Christian Lejeune. It's my homie, we Zip Code Fiends. Taking over Watch City. I'd like to shout out TJ, Gio, and Mickey, and everybody from Northside, my whole family, fan base, and Good Vibes. My group, VYVZ, it's the homies. You can find my music on SoundCloud, and hopefully in the future, Apple Music, Spotify, and iTunes. Picture my flow and paint away with these words. I'll never drop to resurrect and fly away with the birds. It's Joey Static in your ear. What kind of flavor you heard? I've been blessed so many times, I think it's killing the curse. Juvenile flow, but I ain't snatching the purse. Breaking in the cars and stealing crackers from church. Yes, I'm a brother stealing crackers for church, so no more white devils preaching malice to hurt. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, 99-cent flow for $1 in the dream. You say you got the swag and it's busting at your seams. Scotty, Mike, and Dennis, yeah, we got the dream team. I'm killing the villains, I'm trying to make it a million. Yeah, my mama be tripping about that college tuition. If I'm in the booth, I tell them give me a minute, and in a minute I'ma kill it, then I give her $1 million.
You. You're now rocking with the Hood Fellas and we're in the spotlight.
Where we're from, we're from Lynn, Massachusetts.
Well, just like being where we're from, it's tough. It's you know,
Harsh
it's hard.
environment.
Yeah, pretty much. So
It's a harsh environment. Anything you need from any dangerous activity is going on, but there's also light too. You know, we have a lot of talent out there, a lot of good sports, ball players, and you know, it's just you can get lost in that city.
Right. Me as a kid, I was just wild. I would just definitely say I was that kid that always had my head in the clouds. You know what I'm saying? That's what everybody always tell me. I was the dreamer. You know what I'm saying? I was always thinking of the bigger picture, or you know what I mean, just how far I could go with something. You know what I mean? But I've definitely, even to now today, who I am today as an adult. You know what I mean? I think I've kept that with me a lot. You know what I mean? Because that's just how I treat any goal that I have. You know what I'm saying?
my life growing up, it was good and bad. You know, lived in the projects, moved out to Lynn for a better life, but at the end of the day, it was the same problems out here that I tried to escape from in Boston in the project. So, but it was good. I had a good life. My mom, I don't talk to my father. I have a sister. I got in trouble. A lot of times I got in trouble, but you know, moved out to Lynn and got in more trouble. But as I grew and grew, like I realized, you know, like the choices that I made wasn't right, and I had to grow up eventually, you know. So.
I mean, I knew Trey since elementary, so I knew him a grip ago. He was rapping, not in elementary, but we known each other for a long time. I started a group in 06 with JD. So 2006, me and Trey was still cool. He did music on his own. We actually had another third member in the group. Shout out to Magic, AY now. He chose a different path. He's not rapping no more. And you know, I had my eyes on Trey for years. You know what I mean? I definitely because when we get on, we're definitely gonna start our own label, Basement.
I was going to summer school. You know what I mean? I was doing my little rap thing, getting it together, kind of figuring out who I was with the music stuff and what I wanted to do. I bumped in there. I was rapping with one of my boys in class and stuff like that, and he said that he wanted his friend to hear it, you know what I mean? So brought me out to the hallway after the class, you know what I mean? Bumped into him and stuff like that.
Yeah, they told me this too,
yeah. Just like took off from me.
How would I describe our music? I'll say rough, rugged, and raw. We got conscious music, different perspectives, and everything.
Well, just what influences my music for me personally is just from the time when I wake up to when I go to sleep, my experiences, what I see, and what I go through and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Just everything. When I'm frustrated, when I'm happy, my life pretty much.
We can shout out our producer spot. We can't shout out our spot. Our producer P. He mixes everything down for us.
Everything.
Gets everything sounding right. He's records. His spot's out in Everett, so we record out in Everett. Y'all hit him up, One Entertainment. You see the contact info, YouTube, Hoodfellas781, SoundCloud, The Real Hoodfellas. Yep. Contact us on there. We get back, you know what I mean? We'll definitely get back to all of our fans. But we are working on solo projects right now. We'll figure out who's going to drop first. We're not sure about that, but as soon as it's going to be on the sites and everything like that to let you know who's dropping first. And right after the solo projects is out, we're right back to another Hoodfellas project. And I feel like when we were coming up, I feel like there wasn't a lot of people that gravitated towards us. I don't know what the issue was or whatever the case is, but I feel like there wasn't a lot of people that supported us as much as we should have got support. Yeah. And we went out elsewhere. We were in AZ and we got crazy love when we went to AZ.
That's what I was gonna say though, because like on the other side to it, you know what I mean? I'm definitely. Are we surprised with the recognition and stuff like that? Like definitely, because I've seen like things like just for example. What influenced us, like coming up and stuff like that. I liked a lot of 50 and M, you know what I'm saying? That was really during their you know what I mean, regime when they was really at the top with it, with their whole team and stuff like that. And like I've looked up to 50 as like a real business role model and stuff like that, just as far as everything he's done, you know what I mean? So he has a website, this50.com, his own type of YouTube world star, whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean? And one of our projects that we put out, we was actually, they featured us on their website, you know what I mean? And we actually shout out to Jack Thriller and stuff. He hosted the mixtape, that comedian, hosted the mixtape for us, you know what I mean? And I think it was it in the first week that it went like,
it went over
like
2 days, the first 2 days that
we put it up and it went over like
downloads.
10, just.
It was 14,000 downloads.
14, now mind you 14, you know what I mean? Just to see, just me as like, you know what I mean, as a kid, like aspiring to do that when you put something out and you see that 10,000 people like download, like I don't even know 10,000 people know that I make music, you know what I'm saying? So like to get that, and we've gotten a lot of other recognition and love in other areas and stuff like that, and it's been cool.
It's picking up.
It feels good. It feels good.
Picking up. It's not where we want it to be, obviously, but eventually it's going to get to that. So we never focus too much on the present, whether the views are down or whatever, or the people who subscribe to our channel, whether that's down. We don't look at that. We know that the bigger picture is that eventually we will get to that point as long as we keep, stay true to us as artists, and we know we have the formula. You know what I mean? So eventually, that doesn't matter right now. Eventually, we'll get those millions of hits and all that stuff like that. The main focus is that we stay consistent and we do that. That's it.
God.
All right. I just want to shout out my team, Hoodfellas. I want to shout out the show. No, I know, but still, it's the fact that because we work so hard, though, I want to shout us out.
Shout out to the fans. Shout out to everybody that's supporting, that's going on the YouTube channel, Hoodfellas781. To everybody that's on the Twitter accounts and everything else, watching the episodes, listening to the music, downloading the mixtapes and stuff like that. You know what I mean? we're nothing without any type of support of people recognizing what we're doing, you know what I'm saying? So that's my shout out just to anybody that's like taking the time. I put a lot of work into this, I put a lot of dedication into this, you know what I mean? And to receive that love back is definitely always appreciated. Just like you guys having us here, contacting us to be here, we appreciate all that.
Shout out to Spotlight too, we appreciate y'all having us.
617 Spotlight.
Oh, my bad, shout out 617 Spotlight for having
camera
us.
Camera time? I can speak on camera?
Here we go, it's Hood Fellas, 617 Spotlight, what up? Hey yo, my flow crack, I can bag it up and distribute it. My 16s are crack capsules of different hits. Flashbacks of bagging bitches and Civic whips. Real nigga club and I always had me a membership. I'm on some rock shit. You can say I'm fly as J, the flies cut, the flies fade. I'm fly enough to fly away. Nowadays, every brother broke, we trying to hate. Just for ice grilling, stupid nigga, you can die today. Late nights in the studio, I break nights. My brothers upstate, getting cut like a shank fight. Push-ups and dips to kill time, get they frame right. My OG told me y'all can cop and flip shit the same night. It's Hood Fellas, yeah, we underground like a dream pipe. I think we got 'em mad, I know. Look at they face, right? I'm back at it, my rap savage. My nigga, please stop. We back at it like crack addicts, fresh out the detox. My bad, I'm gonna kick you a little something else. One more little thing. I was told to live my life, which I knew is true, especially when you living in the hood and they shooting too. So always mind your business, stay low key and moving smooth. And if my mom can make it through the struggle, I can do it too. Life's hard like concrete, don't quit though. You gotta fight hard and fight on like Kimbo. In that case, my right strong, don't get your shit broke. I'm nice, dog, like pipe bombs. Wait till my click blow. I see Ski up in the Bentley, JD in them foreigns. I'll be rocking Polo in them Porsches, that's the couple horses. These rap niggas talking about they pack pitchers, stuck on them pills and that lean, but really pack sniffers. It's Hood Fellas, flow underground like a dead person. Every time I see these new artists, it leaves my head hurting. A brick over they noggin and leave their head squirting. Pile drive a nigga and open domes like a head surgeon. Go ahead, Steve.
I'm up. When Ski in the zone, you other rappers won't last. The before and after pick will look like the Slim Fast cast, cause you ain't eating. But we are royalty like Caesar. Talk bricks, but the only Colombian thing you ever touched was cigars. My team flow got niggas rewinding the tape. These cats remind me of Denzel, how they fucking with Jake. You don't want real goons outside of your place, cause it'll look like a scene off the Planet of the Apes. Shake the city. I'm a bad boy, no Diddy, no Shine, no Biggie, no Will, no Lawrence. Still rip shit like Torrance till we touring out in Florence. No X Games, but my niggas is exporting. Fucking around with Dark Knights like Gordon. If these rappers is hot, then my niggas scorching. Niggas, my sons, lucky I don't believe in abortion. You niggas wanna get spin on the wheel of fortune. But we about to take over the airways, take it back to the staircase, concrete stoops, basement flow. Her niggas in construction boots, where the only way you lose was cause dude was nicer than you. Memes don't mean shit. Who's mean when they spit shit? You dress like drag queens, handle your gear like stick shifts. You niggas destroying the game, but that's a quick fix. My team's going to work, you niggas using up your 6 shifts. Bars fresh out of the oven, it's like Bisquick. Yo.
I was a young nigga, a little dumb nigga. I started smoking weed at the age of 12, was making trapping plays. I used to trap for days, and if I had to play, I always bring the scale. Niggas dap and say, yo, what's happening, Trey? Be the same nigga that I hate as well. That's why I stay to self. So a blunt session is the only time a nigga taking L's. My brother had him a 22. He upgraded to a Ruger now. Since Chief Keef hit the rap game, everybody think they shooters now. I was a young nigga, a little dumb nigga. I kept a knife on me when I moved around. I fucked with college chicks who was smart as shit. I gave her dick, she acting stupid now. The hood's fucking crazy. Stay in your house, it's a trap. These young boys wild as fuck. You run your mouth, you get clapped, and haters hating for nothing. And public housing is packed. So if you're really about that life, don't leave your house with the strap. Hey yo, Trey, why you tripping? Cause these people be steady frauding. Yo, I used to have a black 9 milli. That bitch was gorgeous. I keep it real with people. I had it but never shot it. I had to make a change to my life before I lost it. So I don't trap no more, I just buy to work. My young niggas, they can move them things. I throw them work and I throw them peas. Comes back like a boomerang. I don't give a fuck about your shooters, man, or how tough you are or a crew you claim. Cause when it comes to them fair ones, you pussy niggas wouldn't do a thing. Was a young nigga, a little duck dealer, always skipping school to go and smoke my weed. Life was hard as fuck, but my mom's was tough. I even sold my bike to get some groceries. I need guap and cheese, property. I smoke a lot of weed until it's hard to see. I ain't flossing B and I ain't balling G. I hit up Marshalls, nigga, and have a shopping spree. My bitch bad, she can get it quick. On some vicious shit, she get a titty lick. Savage B, pure savagery. Long strokes when she get the dick. Life's harder, she's been a bitch, so I'ma grind hard till a nigga rich. Shout out to my Brody Ski, man. He got me back up on my fucking shit. From my observation, I see lots of hating. Constipation, we don't give a shit. How these rappers be bullshitting. Y'all niggas ain't flipping bricks. I was a young nigga, a little dumb nigga back in 06 smoking haze blunts. My mom do spend through so much, I'ma buy your house when that pay come. 617 Spotlight, thank you for having us, man. Salute y'all.
What up, it's Josh Leakis and I'm in the Spotlight. I'm 20, I'm from Medway, Massachusetts, and I really like where I'm from. You know, it's always good to get out and like go to other cities, like whether I'm in like LA, New York, Boston, but like where I'm from like really kind of shaped me as an artist and really inspired me to do a lot of things. It was good, man. Like the community in Medway is honestly like really supportive and awesome. Like I grew up like doing sports and everything, and then kind of as I got into towards high school is when I kind of found my love for music. I was always really into it as a kid, but I think when I got to high school, that's kind of really like where I got influenced. I think it's a mixture of kind of pop and R&B, almost, and some hip hop in it. It's really just relatable to pretty much everyone, because I'm just like a regular kid. Like I went to high school like everyone else, and I think it's emotional too. Mostly, I'd say. Very emotional. Like pretty much everything. Like I took a year off from going to college to do music, and that year off kind of turned into a year and a half when things really kind of started to pick up for me. So yeah, I mean, music is my life. It's my job. It's what I do 24/7. I think in my music and even just like my life in general, I like to be really straight up. Like if I'm talking about like whether it's a girl or just a life experience in my songs. I'm just very straightforward, and I don't really try to sugarcoat anything. So I think that's where I relate to a lot of kids and like the fans. I've been rapping and singing for probably about 3 or 4 years now. I started rapping when I was in like 8th grade, and then as I got into high school and kind of got older, like around like 18, I'd say, is when I kind of shifted more into pop and R&B singing. So yeah, I've been doing it for about like 4 years now. Well, when I was younger, my dad always was playing like Huey Lewis, Prince, The Cars, bands like that. Always wanted to be a singer, always wanted to play in a band. And then as I got into middle school is when I discovered hip hop and my love for rapping, and then eventually singing. I make everything in my basement. I started with a little USB mic that plugged into my MacBook. And then I slowly kind of got into more engineering and production, and I just dropped a lot of money and just put a really nice studio in my house. So I record all my stuff, I mix all my stuff, and then I just send it out to get mastered. But yeah, I do everything 100% in my house. That I'm just a really genuine dude. Like I said, I like to be straight up, straightforward. Whether it's in my music or personal life, I'm just a very honest, like straightforward guy. Girls for sure influence me a lot. Like relationships, definitely girls. Places I've been, LA, Boston, just life experiences, pretty much anything that comes my way. Like I could be driving or on a plane or going wherever, and then I just kind of spark an idea for a song, whether it's something I see, somewhere I'm going, like a hard time I'm going through, girl. So yeah. Yeah, I actually just put out my debut album called You Should Get Some Sleep on SoundCloud, and that's basically just been this past year. I called it You Should Get Some Sleep because I pretty much stay up all night working. I really don't have a lot of free time to do much anymore because I was just constantly working on that project, and it was just kind of something I found myself saying to myself. My mom was always saying it to me, like, yo, you should really get some sleep, because she hears me like up till like 3, 4, 5 in the morning, wherever it is, whenever it is. So that's where that inspiration came from. Yeah, honestly, I mean, I've been working at it for a long time, so this is what I've wanted, like getting recognition from like radio stations and people like you. So I mean, it's definitely a shock, like when it all kind of started to come together, but you know, it's what I've been working for. So I mean, probably Jay-Z. Like, I mean, he's a mogul. Like, started with music, like got the hot wife, and you know, the money, the life, you know. So yeah, probably Jay-Z, honestly. Michael Jackson too. Yeah. I mean, I'd say it's pretty unique. I'm very influenced by the '80s, like bands like Huey Lewis, Prince, obviously Michael Jackson. So I like to kind of bring in together like some R&B and some pop, and obviously some rapping, and just kind of make it all come together and make it a little for everyone, I guess. So yeah, I'd say it's pretty unique because I'm just grinding. I'm coming up. You know, there's not a lot of artists in this area that are really trying to do it. I feel like the Boston music scene especially is honestly starting to come up, and just being a local kid and like doing things like this, like from like just a regular small town high school, to be getting recognition on like radio stations and kind of starting a little buzz in the area. I think it's pretty cool. To be rich, to be a famous rapper, no man. Just to be happy and have a career in music and be rich too. So yeah, you know. No, just shout out to the fans and everyone who's been kind of hopping on board and just seeing the buzz and the movement we've got going. Like obviously Spotlight, shout out to you guys for having me. Fans, mom, dad, you know, just yeah, that's it. All right, word. Yeah, love came like a hurricane. Now I'm sitting in the damn rain as I'm fogging up a window pane so I can trace out your damn name. Yeah, I know it's kind of stupid. Oh, but you're the one that made me do it. Yeah, I want to tell you that I knew it, but there be another fight like last night, screw it. Crazy how you didn't even call back, cause you think you're all that. Now I gotta fall back like I'm under fire, cause them looks go bang. Take a shot to your heart, so tell me what you call that. Feelings fade, things change, but the memories are always the same, and that's what I've been missing most. Yeah, and now I'm talking to myself, but I don't even want to listen now.